hate gym.
I know, it's so pointless.
I feel like they're purposely torturing us.
I know.
Hey, do you want to practice and exercise to get better?
Sure. Alright, how about tomorrow?
Yeah.
Alright, see you later.
Bye.
Let's warm up.
I better put you higher than you.
Yeah, right. I'm coming.
I can't breathe.
Kids, when you're breathing, you're getting oxygen for your body and getting rid of carbon dioxide. It's all part of the respiratory system.
Who is this guy? What's the respiratory system?
I'm glad you asked, Pamela.
How do you know my name?
But that doesn't matter. The respiratory system is your body's way of supplying oxygen, or as we scientists like to call it, O2, for your blood. It all starts when you inhale. Come on, inhale with me. Oxygen through your mouth and nose. It then passes through your larynx, which contains your vocal cords. Come on. And oxygen then passes it into your trachea, also called your windpipe. The trachea filters the oxygen and then divides into tubes called bronchi. The bronchi then divide again into bronchial tubes and now directly enter the lungs. These bronchial tubes divide again, and these smaller tubes are now connected to your alveoli, which are these tiny air-filled sacs that are covered in capillaries and are in your lungs. Now, I bet you're wondering where the gas exchange happens.
Oh yeah. Now I remember. In school, my teacher told me that through the capillaries, oxygen enters your blood, and the blood in your veins expels its carbon dioxide.
Or as we scientists like to call it, CO2.
And when you exhale, carbon dioxide leaves your body the same way oxygen entered it.
Very good, Bernard. See, where the oxygen goes after that, well, that's a whole other body system. But I will tell you that your blood takes it to the other parts of your body.
So wait, does that happen every time we breathe?
About 20,000 times a day.
Wow, that's a lot.
Now there's one more thing you know, and that's how you inhale or exhale. See, the diaphragm is a muscle at the bottom of your lungs. It is dome-shaped, and when you inhale, it contracts, starts to flatten, and pulls downward. And when you release carbon dioxide, when you exhale, it relaxes. And that, my friends, is the respiratory system.
Hey, I have a question. What do hiccups have to do with the respiratory system?
Good question, Bernard. See, hiccups, they don't have just one cause, but they do all come from the same place, your diaphragm. When something causes a movement in your diaphragm from out of nowhere, it results in hiccups. It could be something in your blood, or you just ate too fast.
So, I inherited asthma from my father. Does that affect the respiratory system as well?
That's another good question, Pamela. See, asthma is when your bronchi become swollen due to inflammation. This limits the amount of airflow into your alveoli, therefore causing difficulties in breathing. Asthma can be intensified by exercise, air pollution, smoke, and other triggers. Now you know the respiratory system. Now, the next time you run, if you really can't breathe, just remember, the respiratory system is on your side. Hey, it's Miss Shen.
Really? I don't see nobody.
Wait, how do you know this shit?
Wait, where did he go? Hey Pamela, that guy, he was really creepy, but he taught us a lot.
I know, I learned so much about the respiratory system than I ever knew before.
I didn't even know that respiratory system existed.
Oh my gosh, Bernard.
What?
Oh, wait, what's
America's Most Wanted?
mad scientists on the loose?
Isn't that the guy that was teaching us?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The nasal cavity is a place that contains mucus and cilia, which filters the air. The mucus and cilia traps and expels pathogens from entering the body. In addition, this is a place where the air is warmed and moistened. Afterwards, the air travels further to the pharynx, from where it reaches the larynx. The larynx's main function is to make sounds, basically the house of vocal cords. Now, when food is swallowed, the epiglottis prevents it from entering the larynx. Therefore, the food particles don't get in the windpipe. Even if food does somehow enter, they are destroyed through gag reflexes. The trachea, which is the windpipe, is located partly in the neck and chest cavity. The walls of the trachea is made stronger by firm rings of cartilage to allow air to flow to the lungs by remaining open. At the bottom of the trachea, it divides into two air tubes, one to the right and the other to the left, which is called the bronchi. Inside the bronchi are even tinier tubes, which are the bronchioles. The bronchioles contain small air sacs called alveoli, and they are as thin as a strand of hair.
As you can see in the picture, the one on the left is what a smoker's lung looks like. On the right is a non-smoker's lung. Smoking damages the respiratory system slowly. However, if not treated carefully, it can be fatal. When you smoke, toxins enter your body, irritating pathways to the lungs. While the toxins are here, they greatly affect the alveoli by damaging them and not letting them to do their jobs, which is to transfer oxygen into the blood.
Hey Bernard, do you want to practice tomorrow for gym?
Out of nowhere, it results in hiccups. It could be something in your blood, or you just ate too fast. Your vocal cords come on. Should you that again?
Bernard? Oh my gosh, Bernard!
What? Oh my god! She was the
I learned so much about the respiratory system than I ever knew before.
Stop!